Good evening. In this oral presentation, we will develop a story entitled How a Ugandan Girl Got an Education. Our word graph is made up of Daniela Urbina, Oscar Redondo, Estefanía Silva, and Rafael Romero. During the narration of a story, we will find the following vocabulary: proud, oath, deber, extremely, extremadamente, attend, asistir, generosity, generoso, commitment, com- compromiso, distributed, distribuido, inspired, inspirado, transition, transición, adjustment, ajustamiento. Now let's start with the story. Among the Brown students received diplomas at the 2008 graduation ceremony at Connecticut College was a young woman from Uganda named Beatrice Vira. And what makes her accomplishment so special is that she owes it all Togo. 2 ago, Beatrice grew up in the village of Kisinga. It is an extremely poor village, and Beatrice, the second oldest of 6 children, wanted very much to attend school, but her family didn't have the money to pay for it. In fact, the family was so poor, what there was to eat, and the only clothing Beatrice dressed. All of this came 1993 when Beatrice was 9 years old and her mother told her that through the generosity of an organization named Heifer, they have received a goat. A goat? At the time, Beatrice could not see the value of something like a goat, especially when her mother told her that she would be responsible for caring for the goat.
Well, Heifer International is a charity which raises money to send animals to people in very poor countries. Its goal is to help people to become self-sufficient by providing the wind, the animal, and the education needed to care for them. The people receiving their help have to make the commitment to pass the gift on the others, and to continue the legacy of help. Next, please. The town where she grew up asked the foundation for help, and the help came in the form of 12 gods that were distributed to the people of his village. Butcher's family receiving one of these gods. Next, please. The name the god is Mugisa, which in Loconso, Butcher's language, means look. Mugisa was pregnant when she came to Butcher's family and soon gave birth to 2 more gods. Is that was a lot. The meal from the gods helped Beatrice and her siblings to get healthier, and they were soon able to sell the additional meal. The family earned enough money to send Beatrice to school. Next.
Though Beatrice was much older than the other, she didn't mind. She breathed, she breathed through the early grades as an excellent student. One day in a study tour sponsored by Heifer, came to visit Beatrice village. Two women who accompanied the tour, Pig McBride and Lori Loster, were impressed by Beatrice's passion. They were inspired by her story and decided to write a children's book about her. They called it Beatrice Got Net. Beatrice continued to be an excellent student and won a scholarship to a high school in Kampala, the capital of Uganda. While Beatrice was a student there in 2001, Beatrice was published and became a very popular New York Times bestseller. Asked by Heifer to go on a book tour to United States. While on this trip, she met a who became a great help to her. Machine and other her obtained a full scholarship to attend the Northern Mount School in Massachusetts, a private preparatory school that had a program to help international students to college. For Beatrice, perhaps the biggest adjustment was the water. She had never experienced cold water before. Next.
She applied to 11 colleges. She was accepted to half a dozen colleges, including some very prestigious ones. She decided to go to Connecticut College, where she won a scholarship. At the first, she wanted to become a veterinarian, like the picture, but she soon decided to study economics and international studies. So, in June 2008, there stood Beatrice in her cap and gown. Once a very poor little girl from one of the poorest villages in the world was now a college graduate. All because of God. We think this is a history of self-improvement, and we are proud of all those who manage to improve themselves.
Well, this is a very beautiful history of overcoming which leave many lessons. It is an example of life how Beauty's family support her and seeing how Beauty's does not give at despite being born in such a poor town. It is very interesting and super funny how thanks to a single God, only one God and nothing else help Beatrice family and Beatrice. On the other hand, what Heifer International Organization does is also very beautiful is Boris and tries to help the social class so that they are self-sufficient and can get aid. Seeing in this time people have become more selfish people. We do not it matter what happened to others as long as we are well. This is definitely a very beautiful history. Okay, this the history of Beatrice and Mugisa, her God. Thank you for your attention.